I live in the Deep South, and there are a lot of churches. But I can tell you one thing that it's very difficult to find when I drive by a church. And I always notice and I look at their vans. And I always look to see if they have a van or a lift. That leads us to this question. If the church owns a vehicle, is it equipped with an accessible ramp or lift?
There's a lot of people who use wheelchairs that unfortunately can't drive. Either can't or they can't afford to purchase a car or special equipment that goes with the car, or a van, or whatever it may be. So, I mean, if they want to go to church, there's just no way for them to go to church without a lift.
Most every church has a van, and at least one. And the problem is that there's no sub-D service anywhere pretty much in Georgia. There's no public transportation service. And so the problem comes in that with a van with a lift, if you get it for a private vehicle, they can start from $45,000 to $55,000 brand new. But just adding a lift onto a church van can be as small as $10,000 or $12,000 just to add a ramp to a van, and make the seats where they can be interchanged and taken out, or they don't have to be. They can be left in if need be. But the difference is when you put a lift on a van and you're able to go get somebody if they're having issues, that makes it to where you're not creating shut-ins. You're helping people not to have to be shut-ins. You're taking them off the list and bringing them back into the fellowship and bringing them back into the worship and helping them to get into the very worship and fellowship and congregation that they love and that they want to be a part in. Because everybody wants to be a part.